I'd like to share with you this week's Parsha Nosoi, something very nice from the Rebbe's father, Rabbi Levi Yitzchok Zatzal. In this week's Parsha, we have the story and the mitzvah of Soiter. If a man, chas v'sholem, accuses his wife that she lived with another man, Hashem says you should write down certain psukim called the Parsha of Soiter. Then you erase it in the holy water in a cup from the Beis HaMikdash, and then the woman drinks this water. You erase Hashem's name. If she didn't do anything bad, then it'll turn into a blessing for her. And chas v'sholem, if she did do something wrong, it'll be to a curse for her. The Mishnah in Mesichta Yuma, Daf Lamed Zayin Amud Aleph, says an interesting thing. There was a queen called Hilni Hamalka. She donated to the Beis HaMikdash. She lived in the times of the second Beis HaMikdash, and she donated two things. One was a tavla, a plaque, a tablet, and on it she wrote the Parsha of Soiter. So if chas v'sholem a Soiter came to the Beis HaMikdash and we had to write down the psukim, they wouldn't have to open up a Sefer Torah. They would have this tablet and plaque in front of them. Another thing she did, she donated a chandelier, a gold chandelier, and she wrote on it Shema Yisrael, the mitzvah and the tefillah of Shema Yisrael. And when the sun would rise in the morning, it would shine on the chandelier. And then the Yidden would know, now it's time to say Shema in the morning. These are the two things that Hilni Hamalka donated. Asked Rabbi Yitzchok two questions. Everything in Torah is exact. What's the connection between these two things? The tablet of Soiter and the chandelier with Shema. And also the words of each name tells you all about it. Here it says she made a tavla, plaque, tablet. What's the meaning of the word tavla? Chandelier is called nivreshet. What's the meaning of the two words? Explains Rabbi Yitzchok so beautiful. Just like you have a ish v'isha, man and a wife. They get married and they're faithful to each other. When they're faithful, you don't even have the whole problem chas v'sholem of the soiter, of the man even coming to accuse his wife. Also it mirrors the relationship of Yidden and Hashem. The Eibishter is like the Chosen, the Ish, and the Jewish people are like the Kala, Hashem's wife. Always Parshas Nosei is around Shavuos. That's the time when we got married to Hashem. So when we have Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad, a Yid and the Eibishter is one. They're faithful with another. There is a bond and a true unity between the Yid and the Eibishter. That is Echad. That's good. That's holy. The opposite, the antithesis, is chas v'sholem, a story of Soiter, where the wife is not so connected to her husband, and there's room for an accusation. And chas v'sholem, if it's true, there could be a terrible punishment. But if they would be echad, there wouldn't even be this even question of Soiter. So Hilni Hamalka, the nivreshet that she made with Shema, symbolizes unity of Hashem and the Yidden, and also in the Ish v'Isha, echad. The opposite is Soiter, which she made from a tavla. And it teaches a person, be like Hashem and the Yidden of this Shema Yisrael, be one. A Chosen Kala, Ish v'Isha also should be one, united and bonded together. With this, Rabbi Yitzchok explains the names of each one. The word tavla is spelled Tes Beis Lamed Aleph. This plaque, this tablet. He breaks it up into two words. Tav comes the word good. Lamed Aleph is loy. This was not good. If there's even a question and an accusation of a man to a husband, to his wife, that's tabloid, that's not good. And that's the story of Soita. What should you learn from? From this Nevreshet. Nevreshet, explains Rabbi Yitzchok, is 2 words. It's spelled Nun Beis Reish Shin Tov. He breaks it up, Novor and Sheis. Novor means pure, like we have in Tilim. Im Novor Tizborer. If a person acts pure with Hashem, Hashem will also act pure with him. So the word Novor means clear and pure. The relationship of a husband and a wife, Yidden and the Eibishter Echad, that's a pure relationship. That's Novor. And Sheis comes from the word foundation. And we have the word Shitin. Hashem founded the world. That's Sheis, which means Midas HaYesoid. When the unity of a husband and a wife, their foundation is Echad one, that's Nevreshet. It's clear and it's pure relationship. That's Hashem Echad, Yidden and the Eibishter and the Chosen Kala, Ish v'Isha. The opposite is Tavloi. It's not good. And that's, unfortunately, the story from Soita. And when you have the sun coming up, shining under this Nevreshet, show that it's very pure, it's very bright. When you have a good Shalom Bayis, Ish v'Isha together, Hashem and the Yidden together, that's Novor, that's pure, and that's the shining of the sun to show that's a bright and a wonderful, good relationship. And that's why, explains Rabbi Levi, so Hilni Amalka donated these 2 things to show you. Follow the Nevreshet, be one, Echad, you'll have a shining life, and Chas v'Shalom not to have Tavloi, they're not good, the Parsha of Soita.